chest and a damage tank, maybe, but I think it would have been fine without the damage tank, but I already wavered too far to the right. I'm drunk as fuck right now, and the last thing we want is my ass in our friend chat. Are you kidding? The same people that have a group chat with a friend of ours called the Ass Chattery, where we send each other ass pictures and hype each other up. Which, by the way, is a friend that I met on Omegle 15 years ago. Yeah, on Omegle.com, I exchanged information with a friend of mine 15 years ago. We're still in touch, still friends, and we have an Ass Chattery where we send pictures of our asses.
Yep.
That's all true. Silicobra? Like a silicon cobra?
Ooh.
Is that safe for... I'll throw an Ultra Ball. That is a battery moment. Yes, it is. I'm going back to Ohio. Drive out to visit. I'll bring a pie. Hell yeah, pie. And visiting. I'm talking about this person you were playing Spelunky. Oh, yeah. Reggie's as stacked as Moro Bay. Have it on good authority. Ohio. Let's play Mother May I. Softball. There's a joke here about May, and it's... And then I softball? Okay,
you love
no.
that
That's...
fun, too.
You had no ass for 20 years, turned 21, and gained a donk.
Hell yeah.
Blessed. Damn, nice 57, 59. It's early morning here. Good morning. Hey, I caught the Silicobra. Oh. Do not expect highbrow humor. I love the Ohio joke. That is highbrow humor. I will raise my brows for that humor. If I was an apothecary, I'd be like, your humors are all out of whack. I got just the fix for you. This will humor you right up. No more black bile. Instead, you're full of happiness in Ohio. I hope this was informative and helpful. Man. Yeah, I didn't want any of that money. Oh, highbrow? I'll allow it. You're on thin ice. You're on thin ice, Nancy. My mind was just wandering. I never answered the one job email thing. Probably should. Huh. And my name's not Shirley. It's a big place with a lot of windows. It's a hospital, it's airplane. Did you know you can hit that guy's club? It's so weird. It has a hitbox in it. It's like, what are you, a crab? Come on, get out of here. That's ridiculous. It's so silly. Look what they did. It's so silly. Shoutouts to randomizers, where I beat that joke to death. Oh, the wheels in the bus go round, round, round. One, one, two, two. Haha! I get the bunny from under your feet. Ha 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 ha. Suck on Patsia. Ho 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 ho. Mariba osu. Hey Fruno, are you participating in Cookie Day? We have people making pies, we have people making cheesecake, we have people making cookies. All kinds of stuff. Probably bake some good. Hell yeah. Are you gonna post it in Colette's Discord with the hashtag Cookie Day? Even though it is all baked goods, enjoy. One, two, three. A three. And then the owl bites into the lollipop, and the kid with the fat ass is like, what? Why'd they even make this commercial, bro? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, why'd they gotta draw his ass like that? Good morning, just woke up. Good morning. We were talking about cactuses before. I thought of you. Homemade mincemeat to make mince pies with? Mince pies count. That's very Christmas, actually. That's very, like, traditional, like, holiday season, etc. Not just Christmas. There's, like, a lot of... There's a lot of different things that are demarcated by this calendar that involve meat pies. That's the best I can do with my language faculty right now, so you're just gonna have to... I'm gonna roll with the punches.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Hi, Bruno.
I'm not dying. That's good. What time is it, Whimsy?
5.
Okay. PM or AM? AM, right?
AM.
When we woke up the next time, it wasn't until 9 or 10 that I took the antibiotics, so...
Okay.
We still have a lot of time. Means I gotta be up a little while. That's okay, though. I got really staggered sleep. Part of that was good, and it saved me doing it so early. It was just a really good fireball turnaround. See this, Panta? If my kidneys don't shut down, it's over for you! Asian takeout was a traditional Christmas meal? It is, if you're Jewish. Like, no lie. Like, people that don't know and like, aren't in the know or whatever, like, if you're Jewish, you order Chinese food on Christmas Day. Like, it's like a thing, like a cultural thing. Like, there's a lot of solidarity between, like, Jewish Americans and, like, a lot of, like, Asian American culture, and specifically, like, Chinese and Chinese food and stuff from, like... Well, from a lot of things historically, but, like, what's cool and nice about it is, like, it's a really human, like, moment. Real recognize real. Hell yeah. You can be an honorary Jew, if you want. I'll consult the fucking board. And they'll be like, yeah, sounds like a mensch. Sure. It's fine. Yeah, there's something about, like, very early, best way to explain Hanukkah to a non-Jew. What's being set up by saving Zoe? We hate Zoe, but we like 50 bucks, basically. Imagine if your phone stayed at 10% for 8 days without dying. I saw one that was, like, not safe for work about, like, lube lasting a really long time that some of the edgy people on the internet were circulating, and I laughed. KFC's traditional in Japan. Really? That's awesome. Yeah, Chinese food takeout is, like, a very, very traditional, like, Jews on Christmas kind of thing. Because it's, like, keeping like, immigrants from, like, China, like, in business and having, like, solidarity with the working class and stuff, and community care is, like, a big Jewish thing. And Jews are that way about food a lot, too. Like, when someone dies and you're Jewish, it's, like, the way that they deal with and view death is, like, very specific. So, like, something that'll happen all the time is, like, someone will die, and what'll immediately happen is, like, even if you don't like the person, like, you'll show up, like, to their house, and everyone will bring, like, a tray of food for their freezer and, like, clean out their fridge so that they have, like, you know, basically pre-made meals for, like, a month, so they don't have to do anything. And it's, like, they don't really do the whole, like, big wake and, like, thing and funeral, whatever. It's, like, not really what it's about, but, like, everyone, like, sends in food and stuff for the people that are living, you know? It's, like, very functional in a way, but it's also quite touching, right? Because it's, like, let's take care of the people who are alive and make it so they don't have to worry about it, you know? So, like, an elder in the Jewish community dies, and, like, his poor wife is just there all alone. I'll send Kogel, you know? Like, there's something nice about it. So there's something nice about, like, being with the Jewish people and the family and all, and, like, ordering Chinese food on Christmas, and that being something that they do to, like, keep that solidarity and like, sort of cultural kind of moment alive. Purposeful. A few years ago, Mrs. Nana and I were visiting parents. Need to leave to take care of something. On Christmas, went to an indoor water park, got Chinese for dinner, S-tier Christmas overall. Yeah, like, that ain't bad. Like, that sounds good, you know? Like, that's, like, a pretty good Christmas. Yeah. Someone's grieving, may not want to organize or have a party. Am not Jewish, raised Christian, currently question mark. There are atheist Jews, too. Like, Jewish culture is very interesting. Not that I'm super the authority to speak on it, but Jewish culture is very interesting. Like, my great-uncle, for instance, devout atheist, didn't like synagogue, didn't like churches and things or whatever, would... Definitely not where you go. Would give a spiel about how God didn't create man, man created God. Very interesting, stoic kind of person. Used to wear a Stetson fedora instead of a yarmulke to church. But, like, completely seriously, you know, like, wear the fedora because you need to have a head covering traditionally, but he wouldn't wear a fucking yarmulke. He would just wear his fucking fedora, and he would, like, sit at the back, and, like, no one would bother him, and he'd be like, yup, that's, you know... His name was Gilbert, for Christ's sakes. Like, it's great, you know? That was my Uncle Gibby. Like, he was a cool motherfucker. And he was, like, an atheist, but, like, he was accepted, you know? Like, atheist Jews have a place, like, in church, in the community. Like, it's, like, that's different than a lot of other sects and a lot of other, like, things, you know? Like, it's not very, like, common to have that. But it also means that, like... the impact over the intent is what matters, kind of. So if someone was like, the type of person that they wouldn't want people in their house and someone died, like, you wouldn't go to their house. You'd be like, are you kidding me? Like, you want to go to Goldstein's house unannounced? Absolutely not. What, I am a sugar? Like, it's not going to work, you know? You wouldn't do it. But if, like, people come together for the people that are still there, and that's kind of touching. Theologically atheist, familiarly Jewish. Yeah, like, Jews... Most Jews will say that, like, Judaism and, like, being Jewish and stuff is, like, a culture, is, like, a way of being, is, like, a way of life kind of thing, you know? Much less about whether or not you believe in, like, Old Testament God specifically, you know? Like, no one really cares about that. like a lot of modern age Jews are like, that's not the point exactly. It's like there's a point in here somewhere, but that's not it, kinda. Not everyone feels that way. Just like there are some people, like there are some very devout Orthodox Jews that like have 2 separate kitchens to make sure that milk and meat never touch. And there's people like my mother that, you know, snuck over to their friend's house in order to eat ham sandwiches when they were a kid. So there's like all kinds of different people, obviously, but. Makes sense. Like a 90% of Christmas tree Christmas. Yeah, like Christmas is more like a cultural phenomenon to most people than it is religious. I mean, most holidays are, right? Not that I was ever one for like traditional holidays, and I've used on holidays and calendars and time and all, or even death. Like they're not standard. There are different people. I've learned so much on Twitch, yeah. It's just like, Jews have incredible range. You know, people like my great uncle with their Stetson fedora, devout atheist, will tell you about it, but still be totally respectful and being traditional and whatever and all. Yeah, it's like not about like religion, it's about like the tradition and family and community care and stuff like that. And that's like, that's kind of nice, that's kind of cool. Like, I may not be the biggest fan of holidays and calendar things, or, you know, societal expectation in general. But there's something very old-worldy about that I can get behind that's very simple, where people celebrating like Christmas or Hanukkah or spreading joy or community care or something. It's like, am I very religious? Like, no. How do I feel about the church next door? Like, well, they help a lot of people. They're good people that are there, you know? Like, that's... Ideally, isn't that like what people would be like in the world? Is that like there's a lot of different cultures and it's celebrated and whatever and all? Like there's something like almost like hokey about it, like being in New York and going, no, there's just all kinds of people here. That's what's cool about it. Everyone just does their thing, you know? Yeah, get an entire bottle of water, Reggie. Good idea. Damn it. You didn't get a cloister. Thanks, backup B's. Thank you, PB Daddy. For my curiosity and inquisitiveness, why do you need to go this way and open this section up? So what we're doing over here is we're going this way so that we can go back through it. So after we get into Soul Sanctum over here, which you'll see in a minute, we're going to go get Dive, and then we're immediately going to go out the same way that we came and go to like King Station. But the entire time, nice gold. The entire time we're actually gonna keep the King's Bench, right? Because that's how we're gonna get Shade Soul and go get Watchers afterwards. So we're opening this up because we're eventually going to have to go over there, and it's gonna save us time right in the next split after the last one after this. You know what I mean? So, like, we'll go on our excursion to King Station and all. Depends on the specifics of the question. Patch batteries running, etc. That's true. This is latest patch. This is 1.5. So we can't do lever things. So some of where we have to go, it's because we can't hit things through the floor anymore. Because Team Cherry caught on to us cheating and they wanted to put a stop to it because they hate fun. This route pick up Crest. So this route doesn't go to Lamb at all. And it also doesn't use City Crest. It doesn't do any of that. It just goes over here and gets Dive and then fucking bounces. This is just any percent with a lot of extra steps where you get Dive and stuff, basically. Yep. So we have to come here at some point. And it makes sense to do the Shade Skip. Yeah, you get Dive in order to get D-Dark because they're both required, and you use those for, like, fights and stuff, but... I'm sick. It's weird seeing it without Shade Soul. Yeah, because on other patches you can just go get Shade Soul and you don't need EK, but we need EK. And since it's all skills, we need to get it, so it's even weirder in Zero Geo. I have a Zero Geo time. Yeah, I did Zero Geo one time and it worked, so I submitted it. I think I submitted it. I might not have. But I did it. I ran it for one day. You have a Zero Geo AG run? Hell yeah. Zero Geo sounds like a first run. It's kind of fun because you have to avoid Geo, and if you get Geo, the run's over, so it's like, ah. What about Kalat? She's probably asleep. Gotta do an upload before you sleep? Well, hello. You just finished your food? I'm glad you got some food. You jump. You don't kiss the mistake on the mouth. Aoife Mookney. Thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. I'm all skilling. So this will answer your question, Reggie, of why we go this way. Ow, kissed him on the mouth anyway. Sometimes pull's too strong. A lie made up by mattress companies to sell more mattress. Eep. That was a long eep because of the elevator. Glad I could explain. So we go back this way, see? And then we dive down, and then we, like, use King Station to get out of here. But we take the bench over here in order to warp back to it. That's mainly why this is faster, is because, like, you end up saving time warping back to this. Because normally, you don't need E-Key in order to go get Shade Soul, and you can get it for that fight in, like, 1.2 and stuff, right? But in this category, we have to go to Sea Peaks first. More confused why you fought the big guy to open the dark section. Ah, yes, that lever skip. Can't be... Yep, can't hit it through the floor. Gotta actually fight the guy. Yep, latest patch stuff. Gotta love it. What up, Pantaloon? How's it going? Oh, I'm not up to much. Just destroying your time! Why? Oh, my shirt? Didn't need it. Urgh. It's very wet outside. I'm sorry, verifiers. I got soaking wet. I'm very ill. You have to be nice to me. Loop-de-loop-de-loo. Now I just gotta crystal this heart. Not very wet outside if you catch my drift. Am I making you wet, Jay? That's okay. I accept the compliment. MIT Wettery. Things that make you go, No lantern peaks? Nah, you don't even get lantern in this category, actually. Because since you need to get dive anyway, because it's all skills... it just doesn't really save any time or anything, right? Like, you'd have to route in more Geo to purchase the lantern, and it wouldn't save that. Because you already need a lot of the Geo, and this category very narrowly doesn't go to Lem. So it's like you'd probably be adding in more than the time that you would save by being able to get to here, because in theory, right, you could route this out so that you get this shop key in order to get E-key, in order to get Shade Soul to fight Norman 1 and all, and Soulmaster. But the time that you would save on Norman 1 and Soulmaster, my fault, from that, like, doesn't make up for needing to go all the way around to Lem or the 1800 Geo. Yeah. I'm back, and you've lost your shirt. Yeah, we stepped outside, and it's pouring rain before it freezes over, so legitimately, like, I still had a fever, and my clothes were soaking wet, and I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna fucking take it off. Like, I don't even have time to be self-conscious. Like, I'm playing video games on the internet. Whatever, man. I have, like, a Hollow Knight blanket, Pusheen pants, and, like, a fan on, and, like, my thermometer. Why'd I do that? All part of the plan, don't worry. No one panic. I know what you're thinking. It'll look dangerous. But it's actually less dangerous than the alternative. Which is not doing it. Which is dangerous. I will demonstrate. Well, that was faster, but I probably should have saved the soul in order to heal. But if I whack the Glimbeck on the way down, if I get good RNG here, then it's possible that it doesn't matter because I can save up to... Well, I could save up to 4, but it doesn't really matter. That's only if the Dark Room doesn't go well. I just kind of wanted to stay alive, so I am weighing my options for safety. Getting 1 extra hit might be worth it. And it was. Good RNG. MIT wet battery. Wet battery. Shit. Please don't kill me. This is fine. You can just dive in here. See, you don't even need to go to the right. Isn't that wacky? Ba-donk, donk, donk. Like Pee Wee Herman. I hate this game. And I'm leaving. I accidentally swung one more time and I was like, shit. Rip time save, yeah. Well, you know. There's some more time save, don't worry. We only need to PB by 2 seconds. So, it's okay. Crystal Hunter's not hitting you when you want. Crystal Hunters are worse than Primal Aspids in terms of AI because they also don't prioritize living. So if you're trying to do, like, Clawless Peaks or Wingsless Peaks or something in a rando, they will, like die on the spikes and stuff because they won't move out of the way. It's kind of unfortunate, yeah, so. Yeah. Also, what up, Raccoonator Orca? I didn't say hello before, but hello. Speaking of Clawless Peaks... Rando. Primal Aspid with Crystal Hunter projectile. Get out of here, Satan. Why? Why would you spake that into existence? Why? How dare you? That movement was unoptimal, streamer. Streamer, your movement. Shoutouts to Bagel. That's what I think of your unoptimal movement. A true artist respects the silence. Who are you? Who the fuck are you? I'm Henry VIII, I am. Henry VIII, I am. She's been married 7 times before. I'm Henry.
Wait, Mosharna? Is that a mushroom? What is that?
Is it? Mushrooms are great. I have a mushroom tattoo. You can say it. It's the Shroomalogre. Can't believe it if it doesn't exist. I threw the ball. A psychic moon pig? That is as appealing as a mushroom. An embryo? Oh, it's also freaky. Excellent. That ticks all the boxes. Thank God. Based on the Baku? Yeah. Everything's fine. Hey, if I die here, I'll give Colette $100. If it was less cute, it could be from Bloodborne. That sounds like my aesthetic. That sounds great. Ow. See, that would have killed me. I would have owed Colette $100. What?
Rude.
How we doing? Not too bad, Potato. Like, in terms of speedruns or health. Both not too bad. In good spirits. Hanging out, having a good time. Can't really ask for much else. Good to see you. Warm pig. Did I, like, forget something? Hello? I'm really confused. Why did that... Is something wrong? Did I do something wrong? You don't have that long to tell me if it's I did do something wrong. But why did I save so much time just now? Did you get E key? Yeah, I did. I think Cyclone split odd. Yeah, that's gotta be. Something must be wrong. Right.
Wait, was this the split that you had to undo?
No. You meant Dreamnail? Yeah, Dreamnail must have split weird because, like, that doesn't seem right. That's a fake gold, but that's okay. We'll just go to Shade Soul and we'll undo that. I'm actually not even gonna touch it. I'll just touch it later. I, like, super don't want to fuck with my splits and invalidate the run, so fuck it. Yeah, like, it definitely screwed up, but I'll just undo it later. I think that's what I'll do. So I'll just keep going, and then we'll remember afterwards to unfuck our golds, because I do not want to invalidate the speed run because of the splits. That'd be silly. So let's just go on to Shade Soul. We have the E key. Everything else is fine. And we should be at the time that we're at. Like, the timer itself isn't messed up or anything. It's just the splits that are all fucky. So it's like, I can live with that. You know, I'll redo the splits later. I mean, it won't matter after this run anyway, because we'll hit our goal time. Zing! Honestly, not losing that much time here is good. We can tile Watcher Knights. Lionel Soul Warrior / skip. If you ask me... Oh, are you talking about why we don't need to get the key in the first place? That's because this is latest patch, so the route's a little bit different. So a lot of, like, hitting levers through floors and walls and shit, we can't actually do that because they fixed it at some point. So the reason a lot of people play on this patch is because, like, it's slightly different. Like, you have to do a lot of different things. That's why the categories are split. Yeah. Thanks, Hollow Knight chat, for always being on top of stuff. I can always rely on you. Yeah, that's really weird. Maybe I accidentally... Oh, I may have accidentally hit up because of the Pokemon game and, like, undone one of the splits and then it just resplit. That's possible. That's plausible, even. Probably is the explanation. So I'll just unfuck that later because it's my fault. Check the VOD? Thank you. That's, like, a lot of work. Community here's so nice. Nicer than I deserve. Shit. Well, melee my moo. There goes all my time save. Well, thank God we're just going up against several golds in a row. I hate the backwards thing. I just don't know why they fucking did it. Like, I get that it's like, it was like in there originally and they broke it or whatever, but like, I always fucking rant about it because I'm like... Shoutouts to Bagel. And time loss. I always rant about it because I'm like, if you've been playing the game a while, you don't need that, right? Like, you were totally happy with the game beforehand. And if you haven't been playing the game a while, well, then you didn't know about it, and you're totally happy with it the way it is. So it's like, just, who is this for? You developers, get out of here. I don't like it. It's changed, it's bad. Get out. I just don't like the back rolls. Only because they're different, and I've fought the fight like 3,000 times without them, so I'm like, why would I want to do it with the back rolls, right? Hate those platforms aren't grabbable. Me too, they should be. Maybe, Jay, I don't know. I'd have to, like, color correct the whole bunch of things and try to figure out what the true color looks like. And then speak Death's true name, and then offer a sacrifice. Yeah, as you do. You know how it is. Back rolls. The opposite of fun. Like, I'm sure they're harder casually, but they really don't affect any of the speedruns as much. Like, not casually, and I'm just like, why then, you know? Like, why not just not do it, hmm? What if we just didn't? That was actually a really sick skip. Swaggy as fuck. Gotta say. I was happy with that one. It was lit. I'm literally sick.
Wow.
Right? These fluids got me feeling fluid. Give me something, I'ma do it. Ha! I'ma do it.
Oh, did you put on a different playlist?
No, we said the word fluid, so that's what I said. Come on, Whorp me! I'm healing one. Not bad. Thank you for the clip, Whimsy.
You do cool stuff too sometimes.
Sometimes. 96, 2, 2, 150, 2, 800, 250, 2, 3. Okay. And there's the Devout. I just got a Geo route. Don't mind me. Do I have Aquanet in my heart? What do you think? Good. That's what I wanted. Dun 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 dun. Ba 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 ba. Boom. Is Trop still here? I don't know. What are you doing in the? Oh really? Oh, that's so sweet.
I've had the Sherlock Holmes games in my wish list for a while, and he gave me one.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, Reggie is running at GDQ, running the old and bad game of Metroid Prime. He does make it look really fun, but Bash Prime and Reginald exclusive Metroid 1 and 2 multi-world randomizer full of R jumps and sexy, stylish, smoking action. Did I sell it right? Also, I golded because fuck you, I'm gonna win. I am literally gonna PB right now. I am taking down Pantha. If it's the last thing I do. It won't be though, I'll live at a point. First Metroid rando ever in a GDQ, and Uncle Reggie is honored to be a part of that, and they chose literally the best for the job. Reggie's been practicing and doing randos like with Bash and stuff, and it's been really, really fun. I've always really loved Reggie's streams. Oh, they've had a lot of randomizer. We're talking about Prime Rando specifically. Prime Rando is lit as fuck. Prime Rando makes you want to play the video game Metroid Prime even though it's old and bad. It just makes it look so damn fun. I mean, Metroid Prime hasn't been, I don't think, for... Actually, hold on, I gotta think. Nah, Metroid in general, has there not been? There's been SMZ3. Wait. Where are we going? Monument? SMZ3's never been featured, just Z3? Really? I could have sworn. Yeah, I remember watching the Prime speedrun of AGDQ, but I could have sworn that like Andy and Oat did a Oats, not Oat, that's a different runner. Andy and Oats and Goats did an SMZ3 for something. Maybe it wasn't a main GDQ though. Also, I literally have a fever. Edzan doing Hundo. I remember I watched part of the run, but I can't remember much about it. There's a prime race at some point. What is it?
Trop said that he thought that we could play it together.
Aw, that's so nice.
That is such a good idea.
Trop is such a nice friend.
We're playing it together now. We're doing it.
Okay, we'll do it.
Yay.
Listen.
Also, we should play a game for Christmas. I'm sorry, I keep talking. I'm just
We are in the middle of a speed run. Okay, I love you too. I'm
just excitable.
I know. I love you. I gotta try to play the video game just for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. You can go ahead. Go ahead. You're good.
Okay, good.
Go
Just
on.
making sure.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
You can go. Yeah. Anytime.
Down like 3 energy and control tower. It was sketchy as fuck. Yeah.
The ice cube is very good.
Good. Catch it.
I have one. It's a penguin with an ice cube for a head.
That's excellent. That's better than a regular penguin.
Hey now.
For a head.
Hey.
I don't know. It's just it adds value.
Hey.
I'm saying I like it.
Hey.
What?
Do you know how many gay penguins there are? How can you say
10.
that? You're being homophobic.
I'm sorry. I'll be less homophobic. All penguins are good.
Thank
you. Except for that one that keeps terrorizing Gotham. That guy needs work. Bounce. Bouncity bouncity, sprongity sprockety, don't give me an extra attack. And you hate homophily? I don't know. A quarrel. Penguin with another penguin for a head. Does that penguin also have a penguin for a head? When does it end? Kalakma. The choice to affirm was hers. She knows what you would do and seems to welcome it.
What? Voice.
I don't know. With the task complete, I begin to feel my age. Jay.
I just read Jay's comment too.
Get out of here, explosion. Friend's mom was excited about cute antiques. He had a Poppers joke, and she didn't like that as much anymore. Oh, the perfume bottle. I remember a friend of the guy that we usually hang out with in real life in New York that I've known a while. A friend of ours is asexual, and like was doing poppers, and then was like, "Wait, people get horny when they do poppers?" Like it was like why? What? Yes. Like, but that's why. Hold on. Like, we had to like explain what was going on with all this because like it hadn't occurred to them that this is like what's going on. Sort of. It was like, so that's why. And it was so fucking funny. It's like I really can't do the story justice because I don't have time to explain it right now. But it was so fucking funny. People do poppers for doing poppers just kind of like it, you know, just like a real quirky thing. Like they had to explain. Oh yeah, no, most people who do poppers do it for sexual reasons, and it was like, really?
It like, it's a situation where, like, they don't really get horny, so they don't really know what that feels like.
Yeah.
They don't really recognize it very well, so maybe the poppers do make them horny, and they're like, what's this weird
Yeah, they were like, what's
I'm
all this
feeling?
blood down here?
Yeah.
What is going on, man? This is... Oh, that's bad. That's
Yeah.
okay. Like, that is funny. Okay, I have to stop telling jokes and play the video game because we're not going to PB. And I need to do that in order to beat Pantaloon. So,
Love you.
I love you too. Reggie. It's a colorful way of putting it. Sto staccando. That's okay. Let's go to rates. It is going to cut real close. We are within seconds, so we really have to play the game now. So to rates. Are you wrong? I didn't say that. I love you, Reggie. Come on, Veep. Work with me here. Ugh. Cut it so fucking close. I don't like this, but here we are. I have to really play the game for a little bit. $973. Alright. No, don't go back in, son of a bitch. Get out of here. Time save and lighthouse climb? Yeah, there's a few time saves. There's a big time save at THK, that's what I'm banking on. But I'd really like to not need it, because it's within literally 1.5 seconds, so... Like, there were some other good splits in between, and having some extra time save there would also be nice, so... Thanks, Fruno. Thanks, Aggie. One, two? From a little city with expensive taste. Cars don't run till the engine breaks. And... whatever, man. I'm out. Two, three. Drinking St. Bernardus Belgian quad. Always enjoy quads and trifles. You gotta send me some rack, because I can celebrate pouring one out to him, too. Just need a little bit of soul there. Thanks, little deepling guy. Anyway, love you. Bye-bye. Never had a quad?
Yep.
We should get some. We'll get some good beer.
We do need to go to the beer and wine store and stock up. I decided I want to have a glass of wine every now and then. I want to be that person that
Oh, look at you.
has
So,
a glass of wine sometimes for no reason. Haha.
still losing time, but that's okay. Little syrupy as far as beer goes. Really flavorful. Some stouts and porters can get like that too, but they're like really, really good in moderation. Like you don't have like a beer that's dark as midnight and tastes like molasses and then drink like 4 of them. You have like 1 of them on a cold winter day. You know what I mean? It's like that's the vibe. Boulevard makes a bourbon barrel quad that you enjoy. Like the type of flavor profile. I should check it out. You should. I wish I had a fucking Discord, man. Keeps happening, Rum. Put it in the. Never mind. Alright.
The cabinet. Just put it in the broken ice machine.
Yeah, definitely. Like, we can still lose, like, 30 seconds in Hornet 2, you know what I mean? Like, these things can happen. So, like, the run is still very much on, but I have to continually play well. So, you know, I don't know what'll happen. We'll try. I'll fucking try, Chad. I'll try. Just for you.
Yeah.
About to fuck around and find out. You cat's pajamas. Andana gossa, trossa. Anana! Pineapple coming. Really uncomfortable. Really don't like this. Really don't like this. Really really don't like this. I wasn't worried about dying, I was worried about losing time, and we did. So, that's the problem. Left 2.
To sta jugando.
What do you need Geo for? This, for one. E-key. Stags. Those are the big ones.
Finner.
Like E-key, stags, this guy, etc., you know? Okay, got a little bit of time saving Shade Cloak. Really gonna need to capitalize on it. Don't like that, but here we are. Alright, time to play. I gotta play for the next 8 minutes. Yeah, E-key, because patch. Yep. Shade Cloak. Left. 1, 2, 1, 2. Left. It's fine. We got the correct Cyclone, so we can... I'll show you. Yeah, and then that's just the end of the game. There's nothing else to think through. It's just execution, so... Didn't mean to do that, but here we are. Can save time on the climb. Creative, I know.
That was interesting.
Five. Yo, slow runs. How's it going? Thanks for the raid. I'm trying to focus. I'm real scared. I can narrowly PB and hit my goal time because it's 1.5 seconds off of my current time that I just set earlier today. And we're in the crunch over here, and I'm fucking scared. So I'll be with you all in a little while. Hope you like all skills. You're playing Hollow Knight? Wow, I'm very surprised. What kind of Hollow Knight were you playing? I'll try to read soon if I can't get to it now. Got a 1 second PB and any percent? Hey, peeps, we take them. Okay, only 2 seconds off. 2, 3. It's really gonna come down to these two splits. I'm fucking so scared. If I can get a 2 second PB in this game, I'll be happy. Right now. Yeah. Because comes down to this. Alright. See you on the other side, chat. I'm not even gonna look at anything. I don't have time to heal. We either live or die. I'm not healing. Yep. Let's go. You have adrenaline. No luck, only skill. All the skills.
Let's fucking go.
I'm trying. Wish me luck.
Luck. And lizards.
And lizards. See you on the other side. Good fight. Death to Pantaloon. Stay tuned for true ending.
Let's go!
$57 16. 57-16, 59 for my THK. Let's fucking go, man. Panta is dead. Well, he's not dead yet, but hey, that's the goal time. I can't believe I did that while my kidneys were shutting down, dude. I'm literally sick. I played this to keep myself occupied today. This feels great. G fucking G, man. Let's go. Shoutouts to all the SRC mods. Shoutouts to everyone. I love this community. We literally could get like a 55 too, which is the unfortunate thing. So maybe we'll come back to this after we crush Pantas other times. But I'll take it. Thanks Jay, Colette, Jean, Buscadon, Sebastian, Astancia, Slow Run, Snail. That was a sick fight, right? I was proud of that fight. I was like, lit. Let's go. Shout out to the shirtless PB. Yeah, I'm real sick, by the way.
Oh,
Anyone
God,
still coming in?
These people who were watching your run, all right.
What?
These people who are watching and listening to your run, they're gonna have a time.
Yeah, we stepped outside and it's pouring fucking rain before it freezes overnight and all, and like I literally have a fever and like took my temperature on stream and it showed that I had a fever earlier. So I have like smoothie and coffee and water and anxiety meds and painkillers and probiotics and Advil and antibiotics and UTI stuff and whatever. I just have stuff everywhere. I'm like, you know, mushroom being on camera. I think it is. I think it is what blessed the run. That's got to be it, right? I'm highlighting the shit out of this. Let's go. Hurr. Thanks everyone for being here and down to clown with me all the time. It's cool. It's a lot of fun. Damn, we gotta learn TE now.
Yeah.
Gotta learn TE now.
Yeah.
That's great.
You gonna do that right now?
Probably not. I might do a rando or something. I don't know. I mean, I could just do a jog through TE on new splits. I mean, I've never done it, so. I've done it once. It's not true. Look forward to seeing you TE. I'll be doing it.
Because chat is always great at helping out.
Yeah, chat's always great at stuff. Do you want me to, should I jog through TE? Should I do a rando? What are you feeling, huh? Hey, Kuro. Yeah, do you want a rando? You want us to jog through TE? I mean, I could come back to All Skills at some point. I really like the category, and I think All Skills is better on latest patch. I'll say it. All Skills on latest patch, better. It's cooler. It's a cooler run. I like it better than 1.2. The rare latest patch opinion by me. Where I'm like, yeah, there's something to this whole latest patch thing. I also agree, Jay. Monetarily supporting Colette literally makes me PB. If it didn't, then how would this have happened? Let's see what our not IGT time is so that I can cap it and submit it. Shoutouts to everyone and everything, since I am sick and can't brain. 57-16, and Team Cherry thinks it was a 104.47, 35%. 57-16. Gonna add a stream marker right here for the cap. That is a big ol' G. You've been live for 7 hours. This we do Archie. Oh my god. I don't know. I'd have to think about it because. Hold on. First, let's cap out the VOD thing here. Like, hi Pantaloon. You're probably wondering how I got here. Record scratch. I'm gonna make a stream marker. Add.